Okay, another no end of fun project here is the Harman Accentra pellet stove here. Keeps us warm. Have it down here in the basement. You fill it with the pellets there. I cleaned it the other day. Poor thing's been on since November. And the exhaust fan is making a little screeching sound, so I feel that there's something going on in here which you can't see. I'll get the light, but I am going to remove the exhaust blower, as I think something has gotten in between the blades of the turbine down there, so we'll check back with that. Okay, here we are again with a little more light, and what I'm going in for here is I'm going in the exhaust blower here. They call it the combustion motor also. That's nothing but a glorified record changer motor with a couple turbine blades on there to get the air moving, as this is a negative vacuum system where there's always got to be a negative flow of air to keep the pellets going. So why don't we see if we can get a nut driver in there and take a look at things. I suspect I will have to vacuum it because other YouTube videos show that there's some ash in between the combustion chamber and the back of the unit here. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. We have white and we have red. The red goes to the black on the exhaust combustion motor, and the white obviously goes to white. And there's a lot of tie wraps, which you want to keep all the tie wraps, which are a pain to cut off. I know you need them because we have heat and we have fans and everything else going on here, and you want to keep the wires secure, but personally I can't stand those black wire ties. The people, they put them on way too tight, and you risk nicking the wiring by cutting them off if you're not careful. Another thing I've noticed, I don't know why I got this stove secondhand, but why countless people do this to the power cord. There's a ground there for a reason. I never like cutting splices. If you want to use it ungrounded, use an adapter for whatever reason. And because studies have now shown that even power even passes through the ground, so it's running in a compromised position if you don't have the ground. I don't know why people would run things without the ground, but more on that later. Okay, taking another little break here to shoot some video. We're going to take that impeller off there, of that side of the motor in the combustion chamber, so we can remove the back here. I removed the room blower fan so I can gain better access to the exhaust combustion motor from the rear. That's ready to come out as soon as I remove the impeller from the front of the motor. And when I replace these tie wraps, I'm going to use the ones with the lever that you can remove should we have to go in here again at a further date. And don't forget to keep all the little ones you've cut off, because you don't need them showing up in the wrong places down the road. Okay, day 2 of the exhaust combustion motor. I had to drill the set screw out of there because, like any exhaust type work, that was fused in there, so there was no getting that without that because it was stripped. I could not get the 1/8 inch Allen wrench in there. Our fan here, not only is the noise was this cooling impeller here, it actually slid down the shaft and was grinding into the aluminum pot metal here, or whatever it is, cage, and also the back. So it must be the to and the fro from the wind pressure in the chimney or something. This bearing, it actually is sliding back and forth. This armature is sliding, I've never seen anything like it, back and forth. You can see it there barely in the stamped housing. So this motor is no good. You can't have that bearing that's pressed fit in there sliding back and forth. and what's caused the impeller blades there to scrape against its housing. So I'll have to order a new paddle fan and a new motor, unfortunately, as this one cannot be rebuilt. The aluminum pot metal itself is fatigued.